Hi, welcome back to Hilton's Crafts, where our wings fly free just like our imagination. It is cold. It is really cold today. I was about to put my sweater on, but I was like, you know what? They're probably sick of seeing me in the same sweater. But yeah, it is chilly today. It goes from the weather's crazy. It goes from 70s and then towards warm and all of a sudden freezing cold. So, and then it rained. I don't know what's going on, but maybe it's because that I was gonna say hurricane, hurricane. I'm not sure. So I wanted to get on and show you my latest creations that I got done. I'll show you my stitch, and yeah. So and also give an update. I waited. I waited and waited and waited. I was hoping the other winners would have came through. I think I have three total. So that's it. It's closed. Everything's going to be shipped out this week, and that's that. So I'll message everybody that did message me and let them know your package is when it's on the way. I don't know what day for sure because Mr. Hoot is going through really bad. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you follow, you probably do, because who doesn't? But Sandy from Crochet A Canada, she was talking about a while ago her throat. She couldn't swallow. She kept having a cough, and all this stuff going on, with her health with that. Jeff, Mr. Hoot, I've been telling him for the longest time because I suffer from GERD, that he probably has GERD. Oh, my hair is crazy right there. That he probably has GERD, and he doesn't get checked. Well, I think when he tried to get checked, the doctor says something different. I don't know, but so now all of a sudden, in his throat, he keeps saying he feels something there. He feels something there, and he's having a hard time swallowing and all this stuff. So Monday, he has an appointment with the ear, nose, and throat specialist because it's his specialist. If you ever notice his nose goes like this, it was broken at one time, and so he gets polyps in his nose, and he had to have surgery to get them removed and everything like that. And then I noticed his nose is going like this again, and I said, well, maybe you're getting polyps build up and you have one in your throat. And so we don't know what's going on, but I did show him that video of Sandy, and I thought, well, look, she's going through this. Not saying it's the same thing, but it sounded similar, so maybe to get checked. That's why I like to always say things that I'm going through, because if it triggers you in a bad way, but makes you think wait, I'm going through that too, then maybe you can get checked for it too. So yeah, so anyway, that's the only reason why I say I don't know what day they'll get shipped out, but I'll definitely will message everybody and let you guys know when it got shipped, so you can look out for it and stuff like that. So, but I try to hold off as long as I could. I try to wait and hope that others would, the winners would have came through, but I think I only have 3 or 2. I'm not sure. I want to say 3. I have it in my email. But yeah, so remember in my last video, I'm making a whole bunch of these little cuddlers, I call them, for a craft fair. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the craft fair. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Or, I'm going to try to do it. If not, it's already set up, but if not, I'll just post them online or Etsy, or I don't know. We'll see, because today I don't feel like it, but we'll see. So anyway, plus I have so many people already wanting these that I'm like, oh, should I just sell them, or should I go to a craft fair, So here is my stitch. I finished the stitch. I added pink to his little ears, and then I added the claws his feet, little what's that called? Paw pad. And then, remember I said, if you don't remember or you didn't see the video, I used 3M's Designs, the sloth pattern, and I just used it for the body, and then I did my own thing for the face and ears and everything else. But on the side, the way the sloth was, it had its little hands on the sides, like it's like sitting on his tush, holding its little feet. And so I decided, yep, I'm gonna do that with Stitch instead of having like the hands out this way. So I did that. So there he is. I love him. He came out so cute. And then I like how when I added the pink to the ears, they start to stick up now. So, but here he is, and he's so soft. This one is already sold. I told you, as soon as I like post or show anybody, I had people wanted them. So I did a s'more. Again, I will link down below 3am designs in case you need a pattern, you know, and you want to make one of these and you need a pattern. I'll link that down below. I'm not going to do I won't put each pattern. I'll just put the slate, and then you can go to the pattern shop and, you know, go through what you want. So she had a s'more, which I will put right here or right here. I don't know which side, so we're just going to go like this. I learned how to insert pictures. So right here or right here. Okay. Oh, and this I do have a tutorial on. This is the knitted one though. Headband. But it's just cold. My ears are cold, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put this one. I found this cute s'more pillow, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to do it. So I went and I got the pattern, but I didn't do the pattern. I did my own thing. So I will show what her s'mores look like, but this is my s'mores. His name is S'morey. So the way her pattern is, you start at the top with the graham cracker, and then you go into the s'more part, and then you don't go back into the graham cracker. You make a graham cracker piece and then attach it, which I don't know. But what I did was I just made 2 little graham crackers. I closed them off, and then I attached the white and made 2 back panels of the s'more. So you know when you do a s'more, right? You have your cracker, and then in between you have a marshmallow, and when you squish it, that chocolate drizzles down and your marshmallow just poofs out. So that's what I was going for. So if you could see it poofed, I was going for that, that nice, like when you squeeze that s'more. So I made my chocolate drizzle, and then I always put chocolate on the top and the bottom of my s'mores. So I had the chocolate at the bottom drizzling down in there. And then I did my little kawaii, or is it kui? Give me 1 second. Kawaii. I had to ask Alyssa. Okay, so how it's spelled is the same as like Hawaii. So I always said it kawaii, but I'm going to make sure I'm saying it right. You know, those cute little like cartoony eyes are like, that's what these are, kawaii. So I just did his little face with my Cricut, and then I just crocheted. I had a lot of that left over of the pink of the Burnett baby blanket dappled. I had a lot of the pink left, so I've been just using it for like little cheeks and Stitch's ears and stuff like that. So here he is. Sir Aiden has claimed this one. I'm telling you, I can't make things with the children around. So there that one is. And I just love it. I love it. This one's heavy. I was going to say Sir Alyssa. Miss Alyssa had purchased this one. Because she goes, Mommy, I'm going to buy it. And I said, I'll give it to you. No. You want to sell it? I'm going to buy it. So she purchased this, and I will have the picture one way I showed is, oh my goodness, a narwhal. Sorry, my mind went blank. This is a narwhal. Now her narwhal is completely different than my narwhal. I will see something and then I will make it my own. It's just me. I will like see how it's made or see a picture, and then I will want to make it, but then my mind goes and I need to create something totally different. So this is my narwhal. She is an ice cream dripped narwhal. I gave her a big old cherry. Here's her cone horn. Here's her little kawaii face. And if you can see, oh, you can see it sparkling. I use glitter felt. Oh, you can really see that. Glitter, glitter, glitter. And so, oops, sorry. Here she is. And then this is the pink for her little belly. This is all made out of Burnett. I had the band here. Oh, right here. Burnett Baby Blanket Dappled. And this is, I want to say, yep, Crocus Fairy, which is so weird. Crocus Fairy. You think of croak like croak, but Crocus Fairy. So, and I did not color control. I was going to say coordinate. Did not color control. I just let it go with the flow. And I love it. I don't care. I love it. Sorry. I've never been one to like just go with the flow. I've always been, you know, a stickler for the colors. What do you want? What you doing? Don't come in here with your cold self. The doggy. What you doing? You look at my arm, really? Okay. There you got one little kiss. So I've never been one to, what do you want? What do you want? You have to go potty. Give me 1 second. She comes to me, only me when she has to go potty. And I think she jumps all over me, so I had to get one of the kids to let her do her thing. So anyway, I've always been like a stickler for color control. Like it has, all the colors have to match, or all the colors have to be the same. You know, I can't have like, but I'm telling you, like I said, my finger buds changed because I never liked blanket yarn. Now I love it. My mind's changed because I just go with the flow. I just let it do its thing and then I go with it. And I just love how she came out. I really, really, really love how she came out. She looks, well, she is really big, but there she goes. You had to just fluff her. But I want to compare. I had over here. So this, oh, sorry about that. Out of frame. I'm not out of frame, but the light hit. So this is a Beanie Smush, a Squish. Squishaboos by Ty Beanie Baby. And I guess Ty was like, oh no, Smushmallows are not going to take over mine. But this is her. So you can see, oops, my voice. I'll show you. So you can see how huge she is. You stay there. Okay, good. So she is big. And I still got, I got a lot of fiberfill left. I'm telling you, like I bought the big box. And it's like a box that blows up once you take it out. Oh my goodness. I have a lot. Like I don't know how many dolls I have left in there. A lot. So this one, I will also put a picture that you can see what the 3 a.m. design looks like. But this is mine. It's a shark. Look at it. So when I did the tail was supposed to be flipped, but I liked it downwards. Like, you know, so that's how I did it. But and then, so this is again out of Burnett Baby Blanket Dappled, and it's just the gray. I don't know the name of the gray. I have the band somewhere. But this is the gray. And then it took, alright, so she took one full cake and not a half, but a little, some extra, okay? So she took one full cake and then some of the, a little less than half, just a little less than half. of the another cake. He took one whole cake, but I did not have another one. I only had one. So for the tail, I had brunette velvet. And so I had dark gray. And so I used the brunette dark gray velvet for his tail and then his little dorsal fin right down here. And then all the way around to close them off, I did this. So if you're going to do these two, I'm going to tell you something. So you make 2 panels and then you put them together. And then she has you crochet around the panels to close them off to, do your pillow or your cuddler. Now, what I did was I crocheted around each one, and got even stitches. So that way I knew, when I did the first panel and I did the second panel, I crocheted around it first and then I crocheted around to close it off. So you get like a nice clean look to it like that. But also then you have even stitches going the whole way around. So that's just a little tidbit. I don't think she tells you to do that. I think she tells you just to lay them on top of each other and then go through each, find the stitches and do that. But I did it that way and it just gives you a nicer look. And also just, it helps you when you're closing it off so you know where to go. And then this piece you sew on separately. Again, hers is going to look completely different than mine because I think outside the box always. And I just do my own thing. But I did this with my Cricut. I did it where it looks like he has like this is his little cheek and he's smiling like, haha, lunch. If you can see his little eye right there. And then his little teeth and then his little gills right there. So again, he's kawaii. I did him kawaii style. I did all of them kawaii style because I love kawaii. I just do. Yeah, that's it. That's all the ones I have done. The s'mores, the shark, and then my narwhal. And yeah, so they take me really, really quickly to work up. When I'm in my mind and I just do something, I can do it really, really quickly. Like I can crochet super fast. So I can't tell you how long it's going to take for you, but I could tell you how long it took for me in case you want to, make one. He took me, I want to say a total of, I'm going to say 4 hours, a total of 4 hours. They work up really, really quick. You do it's just a single crochet. Yeah, you do single crochet and then some parts you'll do double crochet or half double crochet. Like I think this part is where we did double crochet and half double crochet to make his little like nose. Yeah, and then right here. Right there to make that little point. So, but yeah, so it's here and there you'll have the double crochet, but mostly single crochet. So if you're fast at single crochet, and plus I use bulky yarn, but I did use a size 5 hook. So I kept the hook size that she recommended, but I just did bulky yarn. And this is how big he came out. This is how big he came out. And again, 1 cake for him. So if you wanted to just do 1 full cake, one instead of mix and matching like I had no choice to do, but I would suggest, well, obviously buying 2 cakes, but you'll have some left over. But then you can maybe you could figure it out to make a little mini shark and have baby shark do 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 do. Isn't that song so annoying? Why did I sing it? It popped in my head. But yeah, you can definitely do that. Once you do it, you pretty much can figure it out. Like, okay, you know what? Let me knock some stitches here. Or even use a smaller hook. I don't know. and just make a little tiny one. So you can have, you know, use up both your cakes and make him. So I just love them. I love all of them. I really do. It's like I don't want to sell them just because I love them. This one's so cute. Okay. I did not tell you the yarn I used for this one. I apologize. Bernette blanket and cream. For the marshmallow itself. Then I used Big Twist. Just a regular Big Twist. It's like a Super Saver, but Big Twist, but it's not. It's really soft. So I used Big Twist. And then this, oh boy. One was an AC Moore's yarn. And the other one was Echo Cotton. Yeah. And the tan, I put the two colors together so it looked more, if you can see, you can't see. There's two different brown tones of browns in there. I really wanted to give it like a graham crackery look. So I put two, like a light brown and then a little tan together to give you like, oh, it's not popping. Kind of see right there the different shades. But it really looked like graham cracker. So, and then I had little bits and pieces of the pink baby blanket dappled. But yeah, so soft. And this one, yeah, came out like that. So like I said, I did my own thing. I did two pieces and then I sewed it together and then I stuffed them separately. And then I worked the two paddles of the marshmallow and then I sewed them all together. So then it looks like cracker, cracker, poof, poof, marshmallow. And then on the side, I just did the graham cracker color going down. I could have done white, but I don't know. I like it a lot. With these little fuzzes and stuff. But that is what I have done. Again, that's 3 a.m. designs. No, 3 a.m. Grace designs. I'll link that down below once again for you. I'm not going to do each pattern. Like I said, you can, she has a lot. She even has letters, which is so cute. And I wanted to get letters because they're like fancy A and the regular. I think is there cursive A? No, it's the N sign. She had, she has like the N sign. I thought that would be so cute. I want to do J and J for Jeanette and Jeff. I thought, oh my goodness. Or you could do like Miss. Oh, that'd be really cute. For like somebody getting married. Mr. and Mrs. And you could probably like crochet the MRS together and the MR. You know, make them separately but like attach them. And then have your N. Oh, that would be so cute. That would be adorable. That really would be a cute present. Huh. I'm going to have to do that. Just for our bed. That would be so cute. Because, you know, they have like Mr. and Mrs. towels, Mr. and Mrs. bed sheets and everything. There's a blanket that I want. It says his side and then her side. But I want to get it reversed because I get this much blanket because Mr. Hoot will take all the blanket up. And then he rolls over and he takes it all. So where I have to get a whole new blanket. I'm going to say something else. What else is on there? Food. There's pizza. I was going to do the pizza one. Oh, I'm working on a special one. I don't want to say what it is because I want to make sure it comes out right. Because in my mind, how I see it. So I want to make sure it really comes out right. But I also have the owl. I'm going to be working on my owl. There's an owl. There's a whole bunch of different animals. Elephant, monkey, a bee, ladybug or ladybird. What else? There's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of different. Did you go potty? Huh? Yeah. I heard you knocking on the door. I heard you. Okay. All right. Good girl. That's a good girl, huh? Yeah. You don't have to breathe so heavy. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different types of animals. So I mean, they're so cute. They're really, really cute. And like I said, you can make them your own. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I am working on these. I don't know if I'll post them on my Etsy. I don't know where I'll post them at yet, but I'm working on a whole bunch of little face sets, and I was going to add them in a packet, and you know, have like the eyes, a whole little face that you could create your doll with. Yeah, so that way, like the little eyes, eyelashes. I know I said that before, but I do have a whole bunch done. I just never posted them. So now I don't know where I'm going to post them yet. I don't know if I'm going to do Etsy or, I'm not sure. Because Etsy's weird, right? Like, it charges a lot for shipping. And if, like, you could say, oh, it's an envelope, and then it might not charge anything. But then when you go to send it, it might charge you like $1 to send that envelope out. But it doesn't put that price. And then when you go a box for like this, it will charge you like boo-hoo money, and it doesn't cost that much to send. So I was trying to figure it out, and I don't know honestly. It's a headache and a half trying to figure how Etsy configures their like weight and all that. You pretty much have to like pack in the box, get it weighed, and then put it in. Okay, weighs this much. And I have a regular scale. I don't have like, I guess I should invest in one, huh? A packaging scale. Is that a thing? A packaging scale? I know they have like a meat scale. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But anyway, I do want to make a whole bunch of these because the kids love them. I notice the Squishmallows, you know, like this one. Look at the eyes. The eyes are flat, right? And the little nose is flat. So I noticed the kids love that a lot more than they do the little hard eyes that we're used to using. No, I'm not just saying that so you would go and buy mines when I post them. I truly do mean that. I notice that, like, they love, because I guess when they snuggle with them, you don't feel it. You don't feel that hardness. And if your kid falls asleep with it, they're not going to hurt by that hard eye. I notice that a lot with my kids. Oh, sorry. That came out of nowhere. I apologize. But yeah, I noticed that with my kids. They like, and I spit. I'm sorry. All kinds of crazy today. I'm telling you, it's this weather. This weather is just like, but yeah, I noticed, again, I'm going to say it for the third time. I noticed that with my kids that they like this kind of eyes. At least Aiden does. And I don't know if you're new and you don't know, my son has autism. And so he has a sensitivity to certain things. And I noticed that with him, with his dolls, because he likes to snuggle up, but it'll like bother him. And so these don't. So I've been trying to make more with mouths and eyes and things like that. I keep filling it because I want to make sure I have it secured. So if you see me doing this a lot, it's not because I'm like, ooh, Buddha belly, you know. It's because I want to like really make sure it's on there good. You want to make sure nothing's going to pop off. I always make a sample. I'll just crochet something. I'll glue something on. I'll throw it around. I'll have the dog throw it around. I'll throw in the wash and see how it washes up. Just so I know, okay, do I need to sew it on? Do I need to add more glue? Like, I will put it through the wringer, and I highly suggest you do the same. You never want to make something that's going to fall apart. Kids are rough. Kids are hooligans, man. They're really, really rough. What are you doing? Huh? What?
What did you say about us?
Not you. I'm saying other kids are hooligans. Yeah. Weirdo coming up in here.
Can I use a computer light?
Can you use my what?
Computer light.
My computer?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Be careful. So,
almost fell, but
Well, be careful. He almost fell. But yeah, kids, they're, especially younger kids. Oh my goodness. I never had a trouble Aiden. No. He was always careful with his things. And Alyssa was always gentle. So I never had that issue. But with other kids, my nieces and nephews, oh my gosh. They were hooligans. They were crazy, throwing things around. I was like, oh my goodness. It was enough to make you not want to have kids. No, they were crazy. So crazy. Especially little boys, man. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Always throwing something around, always being a monkey. Look at me, look what I can do. Jumping, wrestling dolls. So you want to keep that in mind. When you are making whatever for a child, their roughness. So always stretch it. Always throw it around. Do what they would do. Flip it in the air. Kick it. And I kicked it too. Sorry. Anastasia popped in my head. Little bat. But yeah, throw it around. Do your worst to it. And then see, okay, I have to sew this stronger. Or if you're using glue, I love the Gorilla Glue sticks. I find that they're really super strong. Not all glue sticks are the same. Trust me, not all glue sticks are the same. I know Dollar Plus has glue sticks, and I know they're affordable. But trust me, they're not the same. I felt sick in the moment. So sorry. But yeah, they aren't. No, I got them once and you glue something and it just pulls right apart. And so not all glue sticks are the same. So if you can spend a little more, Gorilla Glue I would highly suggest. And also get a cement glue or a really good fabric glue. Fabri-Tac is a really good fabric glue. Get like a really good, it really is worth spending the extra $1 for a really good glue because you really want it to be secure on there. I double glue. I will use the fabric glue and hot glue and just secure that one and make, give it a day to really dry. E6000 is another really, really good glue. So yeah, get yourself some E6000 and anything Gorilla. Anything Gorilla Glue is really, really good for things because I'm telling you, once that bad boy comes on, there is zero coming off. Zero. So make sure also you know exactly where you want it to be glued before you glue it down, because once you glue that down, there's no coming back. Also, if you are going to use these eyes, and you don't have to use mine once I do post them, but I know there are others that sell them on Etsy, or if you're making your own. This is what I do. You don't have to do it, but it does give me a little bit more of a good feeling of secureness. I will crochet a little circle, or, crochet the shape, and I will glue that on first, and then I'll attach that to the doll. And it just, I'm telling you, you feel like a sturdiness. It just, instead of just attaching it straight to your doll, that's what I do. And it really, really does good. Even this, I just did single crochet and went back into it, and then I glued it on the back of this, and then I glue it on the doll itself, and it just gives you, like I said, a good, nice, firm secureness. Like, that's not going nowhere. It's just not. That's why I kept filling it. I wanted to make sure. But yeah, that's really, truly not going to go anywhere. So that is I don't want to say it's a good tip for me, but I really hope you like that tip, and you use it, because it also gives you a nice flatness to your eye too. Instead of making it sink in, it gives you a nice secured flatness surface, so that right when you glue it on, your eye keeps its shape and doesn't like sink into like the form of the doll or the pillow. So that's what I've always done. Well, since using these eyes, I was looking around because, oh, it's in it's in the other room. I was going to show you Confetti, the dinosaur that I made. I put the eyes on for her, and that's exactly what I did. But even though I do my little trick to tuck it in and give the face definition, you still want to do that to your eye, so that way your eye gets really nice on there, secure. So yeah, I try to share as much as I can remember to share, because we're all in this together, right? Oh, I thought this was going to be like High School Musical. You can never say anything around that girl. She'll reference movies just like I do. But yeah, another thing, if you have a Cricut and you're looking to make your own eyes, but you're not sure how to do it, on Etsy, there's SVG files, is it called? SVG, JPEG, all types of little files that you can purchase for your Cricut. So you can do, they have kawaii eyes, they have other eyes. I know this because when I first started learning about the eyes, I did purchase one little file. And then I was like, oh, I can so do this. Because once you see like how it's done, the shapes that they use, you're like, oh, I got this. I can do it. And that's all you needed, your visual of how to do it. So I did buy one, and yeah, so now I do create my own. But if you do have a Cricut and that's what you want to do, yeah, you can do it that way. And I'm going to boost the Cricut once again. I never knew that the Cricut did so much. Back then, when the Cricut just came out, it was mostly paper crafts. It was for those that did scrapbooking. Is scrapbooking still a thing? Do people still do that? I notice a lot of people now are doing planners. Like, they get these planners and they're like stickering them up, and then they have like this much room to write what they're doing on for that day. But yeah, they're like really over top with planning. But yeah, I noticed that like back then it was only for paper, and now it's like you can cut wood. You can cut, thin wood, but you can still cut wood. You can cut cardstock, cardstock is paper, but oh boy, cork. That's what I was going to say, cork. If you get like thin cork, you can do cork, leather, foil. There's foiling. Oh my goodness, which I want to learn how to do on the Cricut. You get like this foil paper, and so you take the foil paper and you put it on top of another, like you could put it on felt, and then it foils it. So you could like put like a fancy name, and then you peel off the top, and then you had the name foiled onto whatever. I'm really learning how to do that. I'm like doing my little research and seeing how to do that, because I thought that would be so cute, I'm telling you, there's so many things that you can do. So I'm boosting the Cricut all day, every day. And there is certain payment things that you can do if you can't just outright buy your Cricut. There's Klarna. Or is it Klarma? Klarma. You can go through Joann's. So on the Joann site, you can go there and it says pay with Klarma, easy payments. So you could do that, and then you could pay bi-weekly, so much until you have it paid off. They do give you a budget at first. I think it's like $250 at first. So if you have like Cricut, well, how much is the Cricut? Is it like $300? I think so. So $250, so you could put $100 down, and then you have your $250, and boom, there you go. Because I think there's taxes and all that stuff. And plus, yeah, so the only thing I will complain about is them Cricut boards. Oh my goodness. You can only use them for so long. And even with like washing, because there's a way you can wash them and stuff, and then you can spray like this adhesive on it. That only lasts for so long. Especially if you're using like felt. Yeah, it only lasts for so long, and they're like $20 for a little board. I'm like, are you kidding me, Cricut? But they do have now the Cricut rolls where you can just put it in the machine and it cuts it out without having to use a board. So there's that. But yeah, if you're using material, you need a board. There's material board and there's a strong grip. Then there's a lightweight. There's all different types of boards. Actually, there's 4. I said there's all different types. There's 4. There's regular, there's lightweight, there's strong grip, and then there's material. But I'm telling you, it even makes sewing easier, because if there's like a pattern and you can set that pattern on your Cricut and it will cut the shape out for you. Now, I don't know about tops, but like if you make like a little doll, it could cut the leg out for you and everything. It's so nice. That's what I'm bad at. It's the cutting. And now that I have the Cricut, I can put in my purse design, like the outline of it, put my material on, it cuts it out perfectly. And now I'm sewing and then it looks professional. So, alrighty, let me get out of here. I hope you all are having a hooterific day. I will be on hopefully Monday. If not, you'll see me sometime during the week. I'm trying to get more of my little dolls done. If I go. I was looking around at them because like I said, as soon as I post them, I had people like, oh, I want this, I want that. And if they sell, they sell, right? Also, okay, I want to tell you how much I charge. I know I'm going to get yelled at. I always get yelled at. I do. I get yelled at all the time. Mr. Hoot's always like, you sell yourself short. And I'm like, I'm a dime store hooker. I'm just kidding. I'm not that cheap. No, but I'm always like, I'm so cheap. I don't know. Okay. This is what it is. In my mind, I go back to the time where we didn't have. And I remember taking Alyssa when she was a little girl to the store and seeing her want something so badly. And it would be like a doll. And the doll would be like $20. Or a hat. Actually, it was a hat. She wanted this furry hat. And it was like $20. And it was like a little monster hat. Little kid. And I was like, oh, we got it. But we had to put an item that we needed back. And I just remember crying, thinking like, this is so much money. Like, it could, like, if it was like $5, then I would have, gladly got it for her. But we had to put like a pack of meat back or something back just to be able to get this, because I felt so bad of her never having that. I just wanted to get it. And so we got it for her. But at what cost, And so that what runs through my mind always. I think there's somebody out there that sees this and like, oh, I wish so badly I can get that for my kid. Or I wish so badly I can get that for myself. But it's too much. Like, I just can't get it. So they'll walk past the table like, oh, and in their mind, they really want it. So I try to do things affordable. I don't try to sell myself short to where I don't make. But if I'm already hoarding all this yarn, like, it's been here forever, and I most likely got it on sale, I don't mind doing my items cheap. Like these headbands, I'll sell for like $6, $6 to $8, sometimes less than that. And I know, what? You can get this much. I know, but like I said, like in my mind, that's what happens. I'm a pushover. I'm not even gonna lie. I am. I start thinking of others. I start getting depressed. I start thinking, man, like I remember the struggle. I remember the time of wanting something, and it goes in my mind. And then if I see something that look like, oh, I wish so badly I only have this much, I'm like, it's okay, take it, and they probably have it, but they're probably just using me. But in my mind, I'm thinking I'm doing something good, helping, giving. And yeah, so I get yelled at a lot because that's how I am. So these I'm selling for like $15 to $20. What do you think? Because Mr. Hoot's like $40, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, would you pay that much for this? I know work went into it and love and everything, but if I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. I just don't know. I mean, this one, yeah, maybe, right? I don't know. I'm thinking 15 to 20. I think that's good. I think that's reasonable, but that's me, because those mushmallow things, mushmallows, and this is a mush beanie boo. They're $20 for just a little tiny small one, and then like the big huge ones are like 40 and up. I'm in my head again. So I don't know. So without yelling at me, comment down below, please, if you can, in a nice way, how much you truly would charge. Like, if you, like, think of yourself. You're walking in the store. Don't think of it being made. Think of yourself walking in the store. You have kids, grandkids, whatever. You see this and you're like, oh my goodness, so-and-so would love that. How much would you seriously pay for that? How much would you seriously pay if you were just walking through Walmart, Target, Home Goods, I don't know where else they would sell those, and you just saw on the shelf and right away you thought of your loved one and thought, oh my goodness, this person will love it. How much would you allow yourself to spend on that, on anything? Let me know down below, please. And thank you so very much. So I will get out of here. Hopefully I didn't do this for nothing, and I actually do insert my pictures. But I will insert those so you can see what they look like and what mine look like. So you can not compare, but you can see the difference in that way. If you want to make it, you can go ahead and see, maybe you'll see the marshmallow and think, oh my goodness, I need to make that too. And there you go. You can, see what it looks like before you can go on the website and get at it. So, alrighty. That's all. Hope you all are having a hooterific day. Again, I'll be on here next week. I didn't go down the list. I'm telling you, I've been so busy. I didn't even look for names. So I have to do that. And then I'll probably pop one. Oh, definitely Monday, look for my Be Beautiful collaboration of my poncho. I'm going to have that posted for you on Monday. It's going to be a tutorial, but a pattern tutorial. So it's going to be pictures and then showing you step by step how to do it. Yeah, so that's how I did it. That's how I was working it up. So that way you can see how to do it, and then, yeah, so. Alrighty, let me get out of your hair or out of your YouTube, like I said before. I felt like there was something else I had to say. Oh boy, I hate that. Don't you hate that? And then later on it pops up, and then I'm like, well, I'll just put it in the next video, and then I forget. No, I think that's everything. So yeah, so Monday for sure, get ready to look for that. That'll be posted up. The Be Beautiful collaboration I'm doing with Crochet A Sandy. Because I was supposed to do it first, but I was MIA. I had that whole stomach thing going on. Yeah, I wasn't home. I was in the hospital with that. That was not fun. That was not fun at all. So, yeah. But now that I'm out, I really want to put that out there so you guys can have time to do that if you want to make that. Yeah, because it's getting nicer. I mean, not nicer, but breezier outside. So that's going to be really nice to wear. So, yeah. Alrighty. Who ins and out. Bye.